Imagine getting a raise tomorrow. Not a small one. A life-changing raise. The kind that makes you believe all your financial problems are finally over. You celebrate. You upgrade. You reward yourself. And for a while, it feels amazing. But fast forward 5 years. You're making more money than ever before. Your apartment is nicer. Your car is newer. Your vacations look better on Instagram. Yet somehow, you still feel financially trapped. Still stressed. Still dependent on the next paycheck. Still waiting for the day you'll finally feel wealthy. So here's the question. If earning more money creates wealth, why do so many high earners feel just as financially stuck as everyone else? The answer is something almost nobody talks about. A hidden force quietly draining wealth from millions of people. A force we'll call the invisible wealth drag. Most people think taxes come from the government. But there's another tax. One that's far more subtle. And completely voluntary. It's called the sophistication tax. The moment your income rises, the world starts offering you more expensive versions of everything. Not because you need them. Because you can afford them. A regular coffee becomes artisan coffee. A reliable car becomes a luxury vehicle. A functional apartment becomes a premium lifestyle experience. A simple watch becomes a status symbol. Nothing feels outrageous individually. But together, they quietly consume every raise you earn. Think about it. A person making $50,000 buys a $20 meal. A person making $150,000 buys a $90 meal. Both leave equally full. The experience changed. The financial outcome did not. The higher you climb, the more expensive normal life becomes. And before long, your upgraded lifestyle starts behaving like a permanent bill. Not a reward. A requirement.
But the sophistication tax isn't even the real villain. The real villain is psychological. Because humans don't just buy things for utility. We buy signals. Signals tell the world who we are. Or who we want people to think we are. The car. The neighborhood. The phone. The clothes. The vacation photos. Every purchase sends a message. And modern society has turned status into an industry worth trillions. Social media made it even worse. Every day we're exposed to carefully edited lives. Luxury apartments. Designer brands. Perfect vacations. Successful entrepreneurs. And without realizing it, we begin competing in a game nobody can actually win. Because status has no finish line. There will always be someone richer, someone younger, someone more successful, someone with a bigger house, a faster car, a better story. The moment your spending becomes focused on impressing other people, your financial freedom becomes dependent on their opinions. And that's one of the most expensive trades a person can make. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The economy doesn't need wealthy consumers. It needs spending consumers. There's a difference. A wealthy person keeps assets. A spending person keeps payments. And from the perspective of the system, payments are far more profitable. Think about it. Every time you upgrade your lifestyle, someone earns money. The bank, the dealership, the luxury brand, the subscription service, the real estate company. Entire industries depend on convincing successful people that success must be visible. That every achievement deserves a new purchase. Every raise deserves a new expense. Every milestone deserves an upgrade. The result? Millions of people spend decades earning more, while building very little actual wealth. They become fuel for the economy, not owners of it. So how do you escape? Not by earning less, and not by avoiding success. You escape by refusing to let your lifestyle grow as fast as your income. Because wealth isn't created by what you earn. It's created by what you keep. The wealthiest people aren't always the highest earners. They're often the people who create the largest gap between income and spending. A gap large enough to buy assets, investments, ownership, freedom, and over time, that gap becomes impossible to ignore. The invisible wealth drag doesn't destroy wealth overnight. It works slowly, quietly, one upgrade at a time, one subscription at a time, one lifestyle increase at a time, until one day, you realize you've spent years earning more money without ever becoming financially free. Because the greatest threat to wealth isn't low income, it's unconscious consumption. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe to Wealth Logic. Every week, we uncover the hidden psychology behind money, success, wealth, and the financial traps that keep millions stuck. And remember, the goal isn't to look rich. The goal is to become free. Master your mind. Master your money.